like what happened yesterday. You know, with her, we went right and left. We started yesterday. Now today is a much cooler day. It's probably 15 degrees cooler. It's actually really nice, overcast. A little bit of a kind of an early fall feeling to it. But I'm going to piggyback off of yesterday. I liked the left and right with her. I don't usually go left and right that early with a dog. Her back is not great. She understands what back is, but I usually go a little bit longer, but she kind of was losing her enthusiasm for it, I thought. So I think I have seen with her, I have seen her kind of pick up when we start to challenge her a little bit more. I think she suffers from a little bit of boredom at times, and then she gets real flat and stagnant, and she just kind of loses her excitement about training. And I talked about it yesterday, I see a lot with her these ups and downs with her puppiness. And so when she gets a little bored, when she gets a little distracted, she kind of goofs off a little bit. And I do think that's a little bit of an immaturity thing. So to counter that, I'm going to try to keep it a little fresher. I'm going to keep the lessons a little shorter. I'm going to try it. We're doing it early this morning. It's a perfect day to do it because it is cooler. Come on. So we're going to simplify it. I also am thinking, I've been thinking about how, you know, I preach about simplifying stuff, especially when you start running into issues. But I don't necessarily do it always myself. So I have to practice what I'm saying, and when we start getting into things that are, I'm suffering from it coming out of hold conditioning. We came out of hold conditioning with her, and all of a sudden I had in my mind of we can just really go, because that's usually the way it does work. And that's fine, but I also think I have to remember, like, I got to be realistic with the process. So, you know, we're not going to go from A to Z. We're going to go from A to B and B to C. And that a lot of times is simply shrinking it down from complication standpoint to like the location, to the distance. There's really no reason to handle her left and right, or back is really primarily where we were seeing that issue. But there's really no reason to go back with the dog 100 yards when I can get the exact same value out of it when we do 5 yards. You know, like that dummy is 5 yards away, and actually I think her excitement level is higher. You're going to see a lot of fun out of her. Watch, Bella. So there was a time we were running into a little bit of stickiness as well. She was, you know, especially coming off of hold conditioning when we started back into retrieve. There was some stickiness where I had to send her multiple times. She didn't want to go just on her name. I had to say her name a couple times. I'd have to get, Bella, go back, Bella, go back, go back, go back, go back. I had to do it 3-4 times. And I don't like that stickiness. So we're getting back, Bella, to firing off on her name just the way I like it. And it's part of how we've gotten there. Come on, come here. No, you don't cheat because Ben's down there. Come here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Sit. Good. We get rid of that. Here. Come on. So we want to get back into this routine of, so we don't normally make real short retrieves. A lot of times, that's a denial. She's used to me throwing real short ones and going picking them up. I'm not going to throw them 100 yards away and then go pick them up myself. And she's smart and realizes that. Why would he walk 100 yards? Well, maybe I got to keep her a little honest too. So some of these little short retrieves, Bella, we turn into just little fun opportunities to fire out and get a nice pick. Come on. Hold, 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 hold. Good. Good, right here. Good, right here. Sit. Good. And it's a good chance for us to practice the delivery again. You know, the long ones we don't have an issue with. She gets out, she comes in. This is so it's just a different cadence. Come on. And then when we start talking about going back with the dog, watch. Watch. Heel. There's the ears that I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted from her. Go back. Good. That's the behavior we want. I want her going back. I want her turning and going back. Easy, 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 easy. Good. Right here, right here, right here. Good. 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 That's the behavior I want. I want that turning and going, turning and going, turning and going. So there's really not a reason to go so long with everything. And so if I'm getting better results because what are my objectives with this? My objectives are not to run long. My objectives are turn when I say go back on a dime and run straight out. So by shrinking it up, what I'm doing is simplifying it, making the actual drill be more beneficial for the thing that we're trying to accomplish. And then let's get that perfected. And then we'll start to stretch it out. We can get a little bit longer later. So we just started, we did a couple little just quick, easy sends. And then we did a nice little back, and we got a lot, that worked good. Heel, come on, come on, come on. Here. Good, good. Now, this will be a nice one because look at how she started. She's facing the wrong way. I'm gonna make her work harder because she started out facing the wrong way instead of square to me, because I'm sending her the opposite way. Now I bring my hand down, get out, good, good girl, very nice, good girl, very good, very good, you did. And that's real short, and it's real successful, come on, come on. And it gets exactly what we wanted to get done. Here, here, good. Now, this was a challenge of hers yesterday, so I'm going to go the opposite now. I'm going to be sending her with my left, so I'm going to stop her with the left hand up, get her attention, dummy goes out. Get out. Good girl. Good dog. Good. Little pause there. Let her focus. Pay attention to her timing. Come on. With her eyes. I'm never going to send her when she's looking down at the grass. She's in this little distraction mode. There was a time there. Good girl. There was a time there when I would say watch and she'd look down at the ground last couple weeks. Because she's just so curious with what's going on around her. Sense and I think a lot of it has to do with the birds. We've had those birds as they've gotten older and have kind of spread out a little bit. It's becoming a little bit easier on her, but that was a tough challenge for her. This time I throw a dummy out, let her look at it first. I'm just changing the sequence is all. So she's saw it. Now she's distracted a little over here. She's looking at the wind. She's hearing stuff in the grass. I'm going to get her attention. Pause, down, get out. Good girl. That's a good dog. That's a good girl right here, right here, right here. That's a good girl. The one thing I do have to pay attention to her is on these short ones, she comes back with a lot of pace. Here, here. Sit. Good. Good. Dead. Dead. Here. Good girl. So the thing I liked about that was you saw her jump. When I came down, I had my pause. I want to be real deliberate about this. Down, 1001, 1002, get out. And she jumped before I sent her. She wanted to go, but she held up. And so that tells me, a few things. It tells me she is starting to understand this. She shouldn't go until I send her. But she's anticipating what's going to come next. So she's getting this routine. She's starting to understand what's happening with it. But she's showing me and demonstrating a little bit of control at the same time. Good. Get out. Good girl. Good girl. That crow had her looking one way. Good. Very good. Very good. That crow making noise had her peeking that way. Good dog. Good girl. Dead. Dead. Here. Here. Now, Dummy there. Now we're gonna mix it up a little bit. Now we're really gonna see if she's making good choices or is she just guessing right. Good. Good. Get out. Good girl. That's a good dog. That's a good girl. Here, 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 here. That's where we gotta be careful. Hold. Hold. We don't want to go back to where we were. Right here, come on. That's a good girl. Now part of it comes maybe from my excitement, and I probably overpraised the idea of, boy, good choice. Good choice you made there. Heel. Come on. But she had an option. Here, sit. She had an option to go the wrong way. Now the key to this too is short grass and those white dummies. Now she just peeked and saw that one. She just looked, no, 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 no. Good. Get out. Good girl. Very good. Come on. Good. And now there's a delivery I like. Now, difference, I didn't get all jacked up about it and really celebrate her choice. Did. Which probably led to her coming in as hot as she did. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Now, I'm going to mix it up just a little bit. Good. Watch. Bella. Watch isn't always going to be a turnaround and a heel away. Good. Good. Did. Heel. Heel. Come on. So you can see her excitement level really mirrors mine. When I get all jacked up about her making a good choice, she comes in, she's real sloppy. When I don't even say anything, she comes in the way she should, because it's just old habit. Watch. Here you go. So last time we sent her, this time we don't. Here, 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 here. Good. Go back. Go back. Good girl. There. Good. Easy, 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 easy. Sit up. Good. 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 Come on. Come on. Right here. Come on. Finish it. Sit. That's how you want it. Good. If it comes in sloppy, I'm going to make an adjustment. I'm going to put her back. I'm going to take 3 steps back. I'm going to recall her back to me. Let's get a good delivery. We're through hold conditioning, but if it gets sloppy, come on. If it gets sloppy, we're back to it. So, you know, as it gets a little rough here when we start adding in other stuff, I'm going to be a little bit picky about it at times. Good. Good. I'm not doing anything until she looks to me. Good. Get out. No. Here. 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 Good. Sit up. Sit up. Good. 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 Get out. Good girl. That's a good dog. Sit. There is a good girl. There is a good girl. So before I'm really going to give her that praise, I'm going to let her come in and do it the right way. Sit down nicely. That's a good dog. That was a real good decision. And it was a real good control thing too. because when she went the wrong way, she stopped. I was able to stop her. So the whistle is getting a little stronger. Now we're going to go to the right one. So we throw the one to the left. Now, another couple of things I haven't been doing and I need to and should have been doing is some of this hand movement so that she's not assuming always it's going. So I'm really being dramatic here with my hands. And I'm putting hands up left and right. Now there's a dummy on each side, so I got a choice here. I'm probably getting a little bold with her going, does she really understand the concept yet, or is she just guessing right? We're going to find out pretty quick, but get out. Good girl. That's a good dog. Good girl. Here, 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 right here. Come on, come on, come on. That's it. Good dog. A lot of thinking going on in that little dog's head. So, man, there's another dummy out there. Good girl. Did. Good dog. Good girl. Heel, heel, heel. Good girl. So I'll let her get a reward for coming back. She comes back with that first dummy, I'll send her for the second one. Good dog. Good dog. Did. Sit. Now, I'm going to be done for today. I think that's enough. Weather really helped. I mean, it's just really nice out right now. Makes a huge difference in what you can get accomplished. The second part of it is, the reason I'm done is because up until this point, the few mistakes she made were good ones. Good ones for her to learn from, good ones for me to recognize and change and expect potentially things to happen. I love how she was forced today to make decisions. She did, and she really did a nice job making those decisions. I thought you could see her thinking today. You could see her spinning her head and looking to dummies, and then I would make her wait until she gives her focus back to me before I ask her to go the other way. Or maybe I ask her to go the way she's looking. But either way, it's not just fast pace. It's slower. Today was just a slower session with better energy from her. And so that's really what I'm trying to me, those are the most successful sessions. I think we gain the most out of them. I certainly don't mind mistakes. I encourage them at times because I think they can be opportunities to learn. What I want to avoid is a mistake over and over again and continue to go down and bang our head against that wall because they're not gaining anything from it. If they're going to make mistakes, let them learn from it. And I should learn from it as well. But at times they have to do it wrong to understand what's right. So that was just a real good session. Overall, I like her tempo. I like her right now. I like her going. I'm a little bit gassed, but not bad. And now I like the idea of taking her and going and putting her back in the kennel and letting her think about what happened today. Coming off of yesterday's session, this one was great because yesterday's was more introductory. This one was more like, I get it a little bit. Tomorrow she'll get it a little bit more. And as we continue to go, pretty soon she's going to have it. And then what we're going to do is say, okay, now let's get out of this controlled little yard with short cut grass. I think one of the keys today was the white dummies, big white dummies. If I had two big white ones, I would have used both white. I used the dummy launcher dummy on the other one because I couldn't find another big white one. But the big white dummy on the short grass made a huge difference because I eliminated, if I sent her and it was a little bit taller grass, and she wasn't 100% confident on it, she potentially would have faded out on the hunt. And this is not a hunting drill. This is a handling drill. So we got to focus on that skill for this session. Eventually, we'll build this skill into other sessions. We did that 2 days ago where we built in a back cast to push into cover. Well, it didn't work. It was when I launched a dummy a long ways, but it didn't work off the bat because that was like Z, and we were trying to go from A to Z where we needed to go B, C, D, everything in between. So we just broke that breakdown of a attempt. We broke down into little segments. We used a little bit of a back cast into some cover, but it's taking the big thing and breaking it into segments and mastering each part of it. So this is just a part. This is the beginning part that we'll be using going forward. Ready? Yeah.